What up, guys? Danny Vega, Trump's Bush, your commissioner, is speaking from the office. I'm actually here at work doing this little video for you guys. Being the nice commissioner that I am, I gave my production assistant, my production manager, should I say, head of production, head of studio, Jason Cologne, I gave him the night off. You know, he was busy with a few things. So I was like, you know what, go home, go rest. I got this. Week 12, man, what a interesting week. What a fucking great week. We're winding down. Week 12 came to a close. We're now getting to week 13. This is almost over, man, almost over. So now let's talk about these predictions that I made last week. Let's see which ones are right and which ones are wrong. Week 12, man, the first prediction was I have genital herpes versus Danny is a sex pest. Wow, what beautiful names. Beautiful language you guys are using. Matthew versus Jason. My commission prediction was Jason wins. The outcome was Jason won. Jason won by 0.5 points. A half a fucking point Jason won. Every point matters. Just like your vote matters, every point matters, alright? So Jordan Matthew from Philly, Philadelphia wide receiver, 6.7 points. Couldn't clutch it for Matt. Matthew, I'm sorry, I'm on your side. I was rooting for him as well. I needed Jason to lose this game. Unfortunately, Jordan Matthews did get injured and was in and out the game, and he only got 6.7 points, which is what Matthew needed to win the game. Matthew's top player was Antonio Brown, Pittsburgh wide receiver with 29.6 points. Jason's bench mistake was Davante Adams, man. Davante Adams killed it for you, 27.8 points. If you would have played him, you probably didn't even need to be so worried on Monday. But nevertheless, though, Jason did win, and my prediction came out to be true. Next one, Danny is always late versus Trump's Bush. Unfortunately, man, I ended up predicting that I was going to win. I was rooting, I prayed, I lit some St. Pablo candles, like my man Henry says. I did everything that I could, man. Unfortunately, AJ won by 5.2 points, and good job, AJ. Very good job. I was rooting for Zach Ertz from Philly. That was my fault. That was my fault for rooting for a Philadelphia team. I was rooting for Zach Ertz, tight end for Philly. Only had 5.1 points. And he was targeted a few times, man. Just couldn't catch it. Just couldn't catch him, man. Just couldn't catch it. AJ's top player was David Johnson, Arizona running back, with 28.1 points. Very nice. My bench mistake was Tyreek Hill, man. Kansas City wide receiver, 28 points. I had a few mistakes on my bench. If I would have played those guys, maybe it could have been a different outcome. All right, next one. Back-to-back champ versus the greatest. My commissioner prediction was that Alex was going to win that game, and in fact, Alex did win that game by 8.6 points. Wow, man. So even though Kirk Cousins went all for John with 48.7 points, Alex had LaShawn McCoy and Mark Ingram with over 30 points. Alex's top player was LaShawn McCoy, like I said, Buffalo running back with 32.4 points. Very fucking nice. John's bench mistake was Dante Moncrief, Colts wide receiver with 13.5 points. I think if John would have maybe added him, it could have boosted up the points a little bit, boosted up the score, and could have got John to win. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, so Alex won that by 8.6 points, and I predicted correct once again. Bing, bing, bing. Next one, man, Fred Master Flex versus Hollis OG. So Freddie versus Henry. My commissioner prediction was that Henry was going to win, and in fact, that was true. The outcome was Henry did win by 38.3 points. Oh, wow, what a big win. So even though this is an easy win for Hollis OG, it bumped his record to 8-4, shared by none other than Dak Attack. We'll see who has the best record. Henry's top player, aside from his QB, was Odell Beckham. 24.6 points. I'm on my Odell Beckham. Woo. That was Henry, by the way. 24.6 points. Freddie's bench mistake, man. Willie Seed, man. Wide receiver from New Orleans. Willie Seed had a tremendous game for Freddie. I think the first two games came out. I think the first game, actually, Willie Seed came off. Unfortunately, man, you had him on the bench. He had 14.8 points. That definitely could have been used. Man, to close the margin. Unfortunately, man, he did get benched, and Henry won by 38.3 points. All right, next one, man. NWO versus Dak Attack. Isaac versus Eric. So that my commissioner prediction was that Eric was going to win this game. The outcome was Eric won by 29.1 points. Even though that sounds a little bit ugly, it was very close games, over 100, over 110, over 120. Unfortunately, though, Eric did clutch that win. Isaac had solid scores, but still couldn't clutch it with Mike Evans and Michael Thomas being in Eric's team. Our last team is the Rogue One versus So Good, doesn't it? Tossy versus O'Brien. Our commissioner prediction was that Tossy was going to win that game, and in fact, Tossy did win that game. He won it with 28.9 points. Good job, Tossy. So Toss clutches a win, killing O'Brien's winning streak. And even though he's not going to win a pizza this time, but at least Toss can gratefully say that he's not last in his division. So that's a good job. Good job, Tossy. Tossy's top player was, aside from his QB, Tim Hightower, New Orleans running back with 19.5 points. O'Brien's top player, Giants defense, 26.3 points against the Browns. And O'Brien, even though you lose, you get a round of applause for being the brave soul to put Giants defense on. And hey, they got you 26.3 points. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to clutch the win. All right, guys, week 13 is going to end it for us. It's going to end it for us peasants. And sadly, even though some of us may not make it to the playoffs, we got to support our brothers and we got to cheer on. And we still got to keep up. Let's keep up the high energy. Let's see what these playoffs are going to be about. I may do a playoff special broadcast. I don't know what I have in mind, but I want to do a little something special for the playoffs. So, Jason, let's touch base. Let's talk about some ideas. Let's see what we could do. And, guys, this is about wraps it up for week 12. Week 13 is on its way. And see you guys on Thursday. Peace.
We don't believe you, cause we the people are still here in the rear, yo, we don't need you. You ain't a killing off good young nigga move. When we get hungry, we eat the same fucking food. The ramen noodle. This simple voodoo is so maniacal.